The Cleveland offense ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Hey, Echo.
Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Samson Abukum, his 2nd sack of the night. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Goff will lead the Rams up here, 1st and 10 at the 20. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the...
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. A big run there by Gurley. 55 yards.
Kel. Hatchet. Slit. Five. 6 guys.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past her.
The Browns drive about to get started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is...
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rashard Higgins, 75 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good pick up there, 26 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They go play action with Gurley. Now gone. And he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, let's go. Go, ground. Ground. Ground.
From the gun, here's Goff. And Woods has it complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one goes for 30 yards. Throwing again is Goff. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Woods, the intended receiver. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Hey, Will.
First down, Mayfield. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. Past the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 33 yards that time. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Aaron Donald able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Mayfield tosses one complete to Landry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry, 26 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And he's got room. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks, 62 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Mayfield looks to throw. He finds Beckham complete. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, 69 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. That's fielded in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back to throw. Goff. He gets it to Cooks. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now Goff on first down. And that is incomplete here. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. Trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Hey, team 6, team 6. Go. Rush in.
On first and 10, Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Goff. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. The final shot before break here. Goff. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
That's how we do it, baby.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Goff. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Myles Garrett make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Goff. And he's going to go down again. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They are going for it. Goff. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? You want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun. Gone. Going up top for Kupp. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They're going to go for it. It's gone. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Carey. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13. Now Mayfield, and he's got the hook up to Landry. On 3rd down, Mayfield. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. He finds his target, Beckham. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Mayfield now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
26 months, 26 months. You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
And that'll set him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Aaron Donald in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. To try again after the sack. Mayfield. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Now Mayfield on 4th down. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
26 months.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. To throw, Mayfield. Tie game, 4th quarter. You're already in the red zone, well in field goal range. You can't throw a pick there.
And you know I want to give all the credit to the defenders, right? I mean, they made a play on the ball. But bottom line, you set up the situation perfectly. You've already got the field goal in the bag. You've got to make sure you take care of the football in that situation.
1st down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Goff now to throw. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 43. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. On a jet sweep, they get this to Cooks. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Now a timeout called for by the defense as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss 2, and it brings up 4th. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Cleveland.